Woo! Alright guys, let's get into it. I know I've been away for 3 days now. Like, holy hell. 3 days? Okay, so let's get back to where we were, okay? Well, actually, we're a little bit further than we were, if you remember. So from the last time we spoke, let's see, we're learning about lists. Excuse me. I think I was learning lists on yeah, we did go through lists actually. Okay, so now we're on tuples. So tuples are used to store multiple items in a single variable. A tuple is also an ordered collection that is immutable. So a tuple, we call it, right, by using parentheses. So whenever we create a let's go down here. Oh yeah, right here. So whenever we create a tuple, right, we have a variable name, or the tuple name, right, and then surrounded by the parentheses. So that is what makes a tuple, because a list uses the square brackets and the fruits, and the tuple uses the parentheses. And then what else do we got about tuples here? Tuples allow duplicate values, just as the list does. Tuples can have any data type, just like the list, and the class type is a tuple. And then you just create a tuple. Oh yeah, if you want to create a tuple with a single item in it, you have to use a comma after the item. And you can also use a constructor method, or a constructor item. And then the same thing, you can index through lists the same ways, through tuples the same ways you do lists. Let's see, check if items exist. Oh yeah. So we can do the same thing, as we can check if an item is there. So we can this tuple, right, create an if statement to see if a word is inside of that tuple. Since tuples are immutable, there is a workaround. You can change a tuple to a list, and then make the change to the list, and then change it back to tuple. So here's the example, right? So we have our tuple here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a list and change the type of X to list, add the item that we want, or to make the change that we want, and then change X back into a tuple, and then print. So because we're essentially saying X equals Y and Y equals X, and yeah, and just making the changes there. So that's pretty cool. And then to add items to a tuple, you will do the same thing, change the tuple to a list, use the append method. So you can make the append method and then add the item in there, and then convert it back to a tuple, just like we did for the to see if an item was there. And then you can add tuples to tuples. So here we go, we got 2. We just want to add one item to it, we can do that. So that's another way to add items to your list. And then, since you can't remove items from tuples, you must use the same method of converting to list, then remove the item and convert it back to a tuple. And then you can fully delete a tuple by using the del keyword. And that example is explained here. So the tuple, and then delete the del keyword, the tuple, and then when we try to print it out, it'll give us an error that it doesn't exist. And then we just got through unpacking. So unpacking allows us to unpack the tuple and assign it to a new variable name, respectively. So for example, right, let's make an example for that. So X equals I don't know, we'll say 1 2 3 4, right? And we want to I think it went like this. Ooh, damn, I already forgot. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I was doing that backwards. So okay, so we just change it, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to assign these numbers a... Oh, why did I do it that way? It's so weird. Okay, anyway. Oh, no. I was doing that right. What the heck? Okay, anyway. So what we'll do is we'll assign them colors, right? Oh, no. Yeah, variable. Sorry. Green, yellow, red, blue, and equals X. And then when we print that, green, oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, wait. I'm so used to VS Code, I can do, I think it's, I already forgot what it is. And then yellow, if I can type. I'm tired, I've been working out. I started working out recently, so I'm getting pretty tired lately. But it's all towards working towards my success in blue. So when we run that, it'll tell us that these variables are that, right? So it's pretty cool that we can do that. I'm sorry, I don't know why I started getting tired out of nowhere. Okay, so and then we're learning about asterisks. So the asterisk is like essentially the same thing. Like let's say we have like a bunch of variables like this one. Perfect example, right? So fruits, apple, banana, cherry, strawberry, raspberry. Well, the last three are red. So in the last variable that we're what we're unpacking, right? We're gonna unpack all of these into these variables, and we want to put all the red fruits in the variable named red. So we unpack it, and we put an asterisk to assign however many, and we'll see in the next part what I'm. Let's just do this real quick, right? Oh, I should do that as well. So let's run that. So green becomes apple, right? Yellow is banana, and red is cherry, strawberry, and raspberry. Now if we have let's say in the variable in the middle for this example, right? So we have a list of tropic, and we have all of them, the tropical fruits in the middle, right? So what it's going to do is going to assign. So if the asterisk is added to another variable name, then the last Python will assign values to the variable until the number of values left matches the number of variables left. So if there's one left, it's going to assign it to the last one. So it'll assign as many as it can until it reaches one last one, and it'll see if there's one variable left, and then assign that last one to the last variable. So very, very cool, very cool. So we can loop through tuples. So we can iterate the item, but remember, we cannot iterate through numbers or integers, I don't believe. So iterate through the items and print the values. So this tuple every single time. This tuple. Let's just copy that, paste that, and then for x and this tuple, print x, and run it. There we go. You can use for loops, all the same, and then loop through the index numbers. So we can use range or len. Oh, so sorry. You can also loop through the tuple items by referring to their index number. Use the range. You have to use both. You have to use both, Harley. Come on. Use the range and len functions to create a suitable iterable. So what we're gonna do. So this is for a loop. And this is going to be loop through index. Okay. And so we're going to do that by doing this double equals same thing. I should have just copied that. And for I, so index in range, len, this tuple, print this tuple I, index. And when we run it, apple, cherry, banana. So just some for loops to run through index, and then using a while loop. You can use loop through the tuple items by using a while loop. Use the length function to determine the length of the tuple, then start at 0 and loop your way through the tuple items by referring to their indexes. Remember to increase the index by 1 after each iteration. So we'll copy it again. And so for I starting at index 0, while index is less than length this tuple, we are going to print this tuple at index I for every iteration, and then we're going to add I think I could just do this. Oh no, I couldn't. It would have to be this. I think that would work. Let's just let's check it. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Because I was gonna say that's the same as plus equals 1. So okay, cool. So we can do that. Next. I haven't even been paying attention to the time. But what I'm thinking about doing, because I don't know, I feel like doing the raw videos is a bit much, and I want to put a little bit more effort into the channel. So I'm thinking about actually doing maybe like summaries of important pieces about learning Python, and then maybe put my input on how like going through these things have kind of helped me like learn Python better. Oh, and also I know I'm just stopping in the middle of this episode. Don't forget to commit your changes to GitHub. I need to do that right now. So I would recommend, so this is going to be our fourth commit. And commit and push to learning Python on GitHub. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to set up your account and everything. And the way to do that, I should make a separate tutorial just for that. Okay. So let me... Oh no, I shouldn't show that because you're gonna see. Oh well, I guess I could show y'all. I'll empty it out and then show y'all how it's supposed to look, or something. I don't know, but it's not that hard. Or maybe I'll send y'all to the documentation for it. But how to add your GitHub account to PyCharm, because it didn't take me a long time, but you know, it was like a few Google searches. I'm trying to figure it out because we all do. And I'm mainly talking about myself, don't worry. But yeah, I need to start committing my files a little bit more. Commit and push. So I'm gonna do it again, right? Yeah, just start committing, making changes, and showing that I'm actually doing something, right? Because if we go now, 4 contributions on Saturday, the 15th. So we need to work on our contribution to our GitHub page and actually start, uploading stuff. This is my GitHub, by the way, so if you want to go give me a follow, go give me a follow. I will follow you back, don't worry. I'm just a chill dude trying to learn stuff and get farther in life, because I'm tired of falling behind. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be the end of this episode. I might just do one video for the night and just keep studying, because I need to get further. I'm 2 days behind. I didn't get to study that much the past couple of days because we've been really busy cleaning our house, and but yeah, I gotten pretty far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys stayed through all of this, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Hope everyone has an amazing day. God bless you. Love you guys.